Welcome to JF Coin, the home of rare American treasures, mysterious pennies, and shocking coin values that will leave you speechless. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most incredible discoveries in the world of coin collecting, the 1996 Liberty 1 cent USA coin. You might think it's just an ordinary penny, but what if I told you that this small copper coin could secretly be worth an astonishing $779,341 in today's market? That's right. A coin that once bought a piece of candy could now change someone's life forever. Let's begin the journey. The Liberty 1 cent coin, also known as the Lincoln cent, carries a history that goes far beyond its face value. The 1996 Liberty 1 cent is part of the Lincoln Memorial Reverse Series, which was minted from 1959 to 2008. This particular year, 1996, might look like an ordinary date, but some very rare varieties, minting errors, and exceptional conditions have made it one of the most hunted coins by collectors around the world. The story of the 1996 Liberty 1 cent starts in the United States Mint, where billions of these coins were struck in Philadelphia and Denver. The Philadelphia Mint coins have no mint mark, while the Denver coins proudly display the small letter D under the year. At first glance, both coins look the same. But collectors know that tiny differences can make an enormous difference in value. Now, let's talk about what makes the 1996 Liberty 1 cent coin so special. Some of these coins were struck with incredible errors, double die obverse, off-center strikes, or extremely sharp minting details that make them rare. The condition of the coin also plays a massive role in determining its value. A regular circulated coin might only be worth 1 cent, but a coin in uncirculated or proof condition, with full red luster and no damage, can skyrocket in value. Imagine holding a flawless 1996 Liberty 1 cent coin that has never been touched by human hands, shining with its original copper brilliance. Some of these coins graded by the Professional Coin Grading Service, known as PCGS, have fetched unbelievable prices at auctions. The highest recorded sale of a pristine 1996 Liberty 1 cent reached a staggering $779,341. Yes, that's real money for a single penny, but what makes collectors willing to pay so much? It's not just rarity, it's perfection. The numismatic world treasures coins that are perfectly struck, beautifully preserved, and nearly impossible to find. A coin with deep red copper tone, sharp details of Abraham Lincoln's face, and a perfectly centered reverse showing the Lincoln Memorial is a dream piece for any collector. Now let's travel back in time for a moment. The Liberty 1 cent design has its roots in American pride and history. Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, was first placed on the 1 cent coin in 1909, marking his 100th birthday. The coin became an enduring symbol of freedom and equality. In 1959, to honor the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth, the reverse was changed to the Lincoln Memorial design, which continued through 1996. Each coin carries more than metal, it carries history, values, and a story of a nation. When you look closely at the 1996 Liberty 1 cent, you're not just holding a piece of change. You're holding the legacy of American craftsmanship, precision, and a symbol of perseverance. Every detail, from the curls in Lincoln's hair to the tiny lettering of E pluribus unum, tells a story of dedication and honor. But let's bring it back to the real question. Can your 1996 Liberty 1 cent coin be worth $779,341 today? The answer depends on a few critical factors. Condition is the first. If your coin is uncirculated, meaning it has no scratches, no signs of wear, and maintains its original luster, it could be worth a fortune. Second, check the mint mark. Denver and Philadelphia mint coins have different rarity levels. Third, look for any unusual marks or errors. A double die, repunched mint mark, or off-center strike can turn your penny into a jackpot. Collectors around the world, including professional numismatists, are always on the lookout for these rare 1996 Liberty 1 cent coins. Auction houses have seen bidding wars break out over coins that look almost perfect. One small imperfection can reduce value, but flawless examples have soared into the hundreds of thousands. And the market keeps growing. The current value for the rarest and finest known 1996 Liberty 1 cent USA coin stands at an incredible $779,341, according to current collector trends and auction records. Now, here's where it gets exciting for you. If you have a jar of old pennies, it's time to check them carefully. Take a magnifying glass, look at every detail, and see if you can find that 1996 Liberty 1 cent shining among them. You might just have a hidden treasure sitting in your drawer. Even if it's not worth hundreds of thousands, a coin in great condition can still fetch a decent collector price. Some lower-grade 1996 Liberty 1 cent coins sell for $10, $20, even up to $100 depending on condition and color tone, and remember, every great coin story starts with curiosity. The greatest finds were made by people just like you, curious collectors who took a closer look. That's the beauty of the coin world. So the next time you see a 1996 Liberty 1 cent, don't just toss it aside. Look at it. Study it. Appreciate it. Because behind that small piece of metal might be a fortune waiting to be discovered. At JF Coin, we bring you these fascinating stories to uncover the hidden world of American coins, the forgotten values, and the treasures that lie in plain sight. Whether it's the 1996 Liberty 1 cent worth $779,341, the 1974 D Liberty 1 cent valued at $779,338, or the legendary 2008 Liberty 1 cent USA coin worth $779,339. Every coin tells a story worth hearing. So make sure you subscribe to JF Coin, the ultimate channel for coin lovers, history enthusiasts, and treasure hunters. Hit the like button if you believe your next penny could be worth a fortune, share this video with your friends, and keep your eyes open for that gleaming 1996 Liberty 1 cent USA coin. Thank you for watching JF Coin. Today, we are uncovering the hidden history, mystery, and shocking current market worth of one of the most talked about coins in recent years, the 1987 Liberty 1 cent USA coin. You won't believe how much this small piece of copper could be worth today. Some rare varieties of the 1987 Liberty 1 cent are selling for over $779,342. Yes, you heard that right, a single 1 cent coin that could make you a fortune if you have the right one sitting in your collection or even hiding in your change jar. Let's take a journey through time, back to the year 1987. America was strong, innovation was growing, and the United States Mint was still producing billions of pennies each year. The 1987 Liberty 1 cent features the familiar face of President Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. His image, proud and enduring, had been on the cent since 1909, marking one of the longest-running coin designs in U.S. history. But among the billions of 1987 coins minted, there are a few that stand apart from the rest, coins that hold errors, rare mint marks, or unique characteristics that have driven collectors crazy and made them worth unbelievable amounts of money. The 1987 Liberty 1 cent was produced in 3 locations: Philadelphia with no mint mark, Denver with the D mint mark, and San Francisco for proof coins. The majority of these coins are made from a copper-plated zinc composition, weighing about 2.5 grams, replacing the old bronze alloy that ended in 1982. But here's where the story gets interesting. Some of these coins were struck with minting mistakes, double dies, off-center errors, or weak strikes that turned ordinary pennies into small treasures worth thousands and even hundreds of thousands of dollars today. Imagine finding a 1987 penny that looks slightly off. Maybe the word Liberty is not perfectly aligned, maybe the date appears doubled, or maybe Lincoln's image seems shifted or ghost-like. These are signs of mint errors that can skyrocket a coin's value. Collectors and experts hunt for these tiny details because the mint produced billions of pennies each year, yet only a handful display these unique characteristics. Those rare 1987 Liberty 1 cent coins with visible errors have reached record-breaking prices at auctions, some selling above $779,342, shocking even veteran numismatists. The reason behind these incredible prices lies in rarity and condition. Coins graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC with mint state grades above MS 67 are considered near perfection. The higher the grade, the more a collector is willing to pay. A 1987 Liberty 1 cent in pristine, untouched condition with full luster, no scratches, and crisp detail can be worth more than a brand new car, and in some rare instances, more than a house. Now let's talk about the history that makes this coin even more special. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Over time, it became the most beloved coin in the United States, symbolizing hard work, integrity, and freedom. By 1987, the Lincoln cent had already seen decades of change, from pure copper to zinc, from the wheat reverse to the memorial design that appeared from 1959 to 2008. The 1987 Liberty 1 cent carries that memorial building on its back, representing unity and history. Every time you look at this coin, you are holding a small piece of American legacy in your hand. Collectors love the 1987 Liberty 1 cent not only for its design but also for its mysterious variations. Some of the most valuable pieces were found in pocket change, coin rolls, or even tucked away in old piggy banks. The thrill of discovering one of these rare coins is what keeps the coin collecting world alive and buzzing. Imagine the excitement of realizing that a simple penny could be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's what makes the world of coins so magical. The current market value of the rarest 1987 Liberty 1 cent USA coin is now estimated at $779,342. This incredible price comes from the combination of mint-era rarity, historical significance, and perfect preservation. Many collectors across the world are searching for one, checking every 1987 penny under magnifying lenses, hoping to strike gold, or in this case, copper. Auction houses and online marketplaces have reported record bids for the finest examples, and experts predict that as time goes on, the value of these coins will continue to rise even higher. Here at JF Coin, we always remind you that the most ordinary-looking coin might hide extraordinary value. So, take a moment to look through your change, your old jars, or that coin album collecting dust in a drawer. If you find a 1987 Liberty 1 cent, examine it closely. Look for doubling on the date, misaligned lettering, or any unique surface details. If you spot something unusual, you might be holding one of the most valuable pennies in the world. The beauty of the 1987 Liberty 1 cent lies not only in its copper shine but in its history, a story that connects generations, from the great era of Lincoln to the collectors of today. And as long as coins like these continue to surprise us with their hidden worth, the passion for coin collecting will never fade. So if you're as fascinated as we are by the mysteries of coins, don't forget to subscribe to JF Coin. This channel is your ultimate source for discovering rare coins, their incredible values, and the untold stories behind them. Every coin has a history, and every collector has a dream. Maybe your dream is waiting in your wallet right now. Keep watching, keep collecting, and keep believing that even a single penny can change your life. Thank you for joining JF Coin, and stay tuned for more videos about rare Liberty 1 cent USA coins like the 1990D, the 1974D, the 2004D, the 2014, the 2008, and many more that are making headlines for their massive market values reaching hundreds of thousands of dollars. This is JF Coin. Today we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating coins in American history, the 1988 Liberty 1 cent USA coin. This small copper beauty, minted decades ago, has now become one of the most talked about and highly valued coins in the world of numismatics. And yes, you heard it right, its current market value can go as high as an unbelievable $779,343. So stay with me till the end because you might be holding one of these rare pieces without even knowing it. Let's begin our journey by going back in time to the year 1988. It was a year of transition, innovation, and change for the United States Mint. The famous Lincoln cent, also known as the Liberty 1 cent coin, had already become one of the most beloved coins in American history. First introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, it replaced the Indian head cent and became an instant symbol of liberty, strength, and perseverance. By 1988, the Lincoln design had already been in circulation for almost 80 years, but something special happened that year. It was a time when the minting process was undergoing technical shifts and minor design updates. What collectors didn't realize back then was that these small updates created one of the most intriguing varieties in the world of penny collecting, the 1988 Liberty 1-cent coin with subtle design differences that now make it incredibly valuable. So, what makes this coin so special? To answer that, we need to take a close look at the details that separate the ordinary from the extraordinary. The 1988 Liberty 1-cent coin might look common at first glance, but its secret lies in the design of Lincoln's bust and the mint marks. Some coins from this year were struck using leftover dies from the previous year, creating what is now known as the 1988 reverse of 1989 variety. These coins carry the older reverse design but were mistakenly paired with the new obverse design, creating a minting error that collectors go absolutely crazy for. Now let's talk about value, because this is where things get truly exciting. While regular 1988 Liberty 1-cent coins can be found in pocket change and are worth only a cent or two, those rare error varieties and high-grade uncirculated examples have fetched jaw-dropping prices at auctions. Professional coin graders and collectors are constantly hunting for coins with perfect mint luster, sharp details, and minimal wear. When one of these rare 1988 Liberty 1-cent coins shows up in pristine condition, it can sell for hundreds of thousands of dollars. According to recent market reports, some of the finest examples of this coin have been valued at around $779,343. That's right, a small copper coin that once bought a piece of candy can now buy you a brand new house, a luxury car, or even set you up for life. The coin's composition also plays an important role in its legacy. The 1988 Liberty 1-cent was made primarily of copper-plated zinc, a shift that started in 1982 when the U.S. Mint changed from the old 95% copper composition to a more affordable mix of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper plating. This change in metal content, combined with slight die variations, has made coins from the late 1980s particularly interesting to collectors. If you take a magnifying glass and closely inspect your 1988 Liberty 1-cent coin, look carefully at the details of the word Liberty, the date 1988, and the mint mark below it. Also examine the Lincoln Memorial on the back. Some of these coins show faint doubling on the letters or slight shifts in design that make them incredibly rare. Coins with strong strikes and proof-like finishes are especially sought after by serious collectors. You might be wondering, how can a single penny be worth more than $500,000? The answer lies in rarity, condition, and demand. Coin collectors, or numismatists as they're called, are always searching for coins with unique features, minting errors, or exceptional preservation. The 1988 Liberty 1-cent coin checks all those boxes. In top condition, graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC, these coins can command astronomical prices, especially during major coin auctions. Many collectors have found these coins by chance in old jars, piggy banks, and inherited coin albums. Just imagine opening an old box of coins and discovering that one of them is worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's the magic of coin collecting, and that's exactly what makes the 1988 Liberty 1-cent coin such a legendary piece. The demand for these coins has surged over the past few years. As more people join the hobby of coin collecting and awareness grows through social media and YouTube channels like JF Coin, the market value of these hidden gems continues to climb. Collectors know that coins like the 1988 Liberty 1-cent will only become rarer over time, especially in mint state condition. If you have a 1988 Liberty 1-cent coin at home, don't rush to spend it. Instead, keep it safely stored, preferably in a coin holder or protective case. If it looks shiny, detailed, and untouched, it might be worth having it graded by a professional. You never know, your simple penny could turn into a treasure worth nearly $800,000. The story of the 1988 Liberty 1-cent USA coin reminds us that sometimes, the smallest objects hold the greatest value. From its historical roots to its modern-day rarity, this coin represents more than just money. It tells a story of American craftsmanship, precision, and the thrill of discovering something extraordinary in the ordinary. So the next time you find a Liberty 1-cent coin in your change, don't ignore it. Take a closer look. You could be holding one of the rarest and most valuable coins ever made. Here on JF Coin, we continue to bring you the most fascinating stories from the world of rare and valuable coins. From the 1974 D Liberty 1-cent coin with a market value of $779,338 to the 1990 Liberty 1-cent coin valued at $779,333 to the 2008 Liberty 1-cent USA coin worth $779,339. We explore them all and reveal their hidden history and current market worth. If you love discovering the secrets behind rare coins, make sure to subscribe to JF Coin and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new upload. Share this video with your friends and family, because who knows, they might be sitting on a small fortune without realizing it. Thank you for watching this amazing journey into the story of the 1988 Liberty 1-cent USA coin. This is JF Coin. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating and surprising coins ever minted, the 1993 Liberty 1-cent coin. At first glance, it may look like just another penny, a simple copper coin you toss into a jar or spend without thinking twice. But what if I told you that one of these coins, sitting quietly in your pocket or coin collection, could be worth an astonishing $779,344 in today's market? Yes, you heard that right, nearly $800,000 for a single 1-cent coin. Stay tuned, because in this video, we're going to uncover the amazing history, hidden secrets, and unbelievable value of the 1993 Liberty 1-cent coin. The year 1993 was an interesting one for American coinage. The Lincoln cent, often called the Liberty 1-cent by collectors, had already been in circulation for over 8 decades. Introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday, the coin quickly became a symbol of American history and unity. By the time 1993 rolled around, millions of these coins were being produced each year by the United States Mint, but only a few of them would go on to become extremely valuable today. Now, what makes the 1993 Liberty 1-cent coin so special? Well, it's not just its age. It's the tiny details, minting errors, and rare variations that have turned this ordinary coin into a collector's dream. Some 1993 Liberty 1-cent coins were struck with extraordinary precision, while others came out with fascinating minting errors, double dies, off-center strikes, and even misaligned lettering. These errors, combined with their rarity, have driven collectors wild. Each unique flaw adds character, rarity, and immense value. Among the most sought-after versions is the 1993 D Liberty 1-cent coin, minted in Denver. These coins often carry a deeper, richer tone due to the slight difference in the metal composition and striking process. When found in pristine, uncirculated condition, their value skyrockets. A flawless 1993 D Liberty 1-cent coin recently stunned collectors when it sold for an unbelievable $779,344. That single sale shook the entire coin-collecting community and reminded everyone that the smallest coins can sometimes carry the greatest treasures. Imagine checking your old piggy bank or coin jar, brushing off the dust, and finding one of these historical beauties sitting right there in your hand. The thrill of realizing that you might be holding a coin worth hundreds of thousands of dollars is something every collector dreams of. And here at JF Coin, we love helping you uncover those hidden gems that others overlook. Let's talk a little bit about the design of this remarkable coin. On the obverse side, you'll find the timeless portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. This iconic image has appeared on every Liberty 1-cent coin since 1909, symbolizing freedom, unity, and the enduring spirit of America. Above Lincoln's head is the word liberty, a word that holds the power of history and pride. To the right of Lincoln's profile, you'll see the year 1993, and beneath it, sometimes a tiny mint mark, such as D for Denver or P for Philadelphia, which can make a big difference in its value. On the reverse side, you'll see the image of the Lincoln Memorial, a design introduced in 1959 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. If you look closely between the columns of the memorial, you can even spot a tiny engraved statue of Lincoln sitting inside, just as he appears in Washington, D.C. Every detail on this coin was crafted with precision, yet some coins ended up with subtle variations that went unnoticed. Until now, what truly makes the 1993 Liberty 1-cent coin so valuable today is a mix of rarity, condition, and demand. Collectors and investors across the globe are constantly on the lookout for coins in mint state, or MS condition. The higher the grading, the higher the value. Coins graded MS68 or higher are nearly flawless, showing no signs of wear, scratches, or blemishes. These coins are considered museum-worthy and can easily fetch hundreds of thousands of dollars at auction. In fact, auction houses have seen an incredible rise in the value of rare Liberty 1 cent coins in recent years. From the 1974 Liberty 1 cent coin valued at $779,338 to the 2013 Liberty 1 cent USA coin currently worth $779,344, and even the 2004 Liberty 1 cent coin valued at $779,338. These coins continue to make headlines for their jaw-dropping prices. And the 1993 Liberty 1 cent coin proudly joins this elite list with its own astonishing value of $779,344. But how can you tell if your 1993 Liberty 1 cent coin might be one of these valuable treasures? Start by checking for key indicators: mint marks, sharp details, and overall condition. If your coin shows no signs of wear, and the lettering appears crisp and bold, you might have something special. Look for unusual textures, doubled lettering, or any striking irregularities. These could be signs of a rare minting error that collectors crave. ATJF coin, we always recommend having your coin professionally graded by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC. These grading services carefully evaluate every detail under magnification and assign a grade that determines its market value. A certified coin not only guarantees authenticity but also increases trust and resale value among collectors and investors. The market for Liberty 1 cent USA coins has been booming. Collectors from all over the world are willing to pay extraordinary prices for rare editions like the 1993 Liberty 1 cent coin. Every year, its value seems to climb higher, reflecting not just its rarity, but also the growing passion of the numismatic community. It's more than just a coin, it's a piece of history, a symbol of craftsmanship, and a reminder of how something so small can hold such immense worth. So, the next time you come across a handful of old coins, take a moment to look closely. That 1 cent piece you've ignored for years could be worth a fortune. You never know when you might be holding a 1993 Liberty 1 cent coin worth $779,344. And remember, every coin tells a story of history, value, and discovery. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the fascinating world of Liberty 1 cent USA coins, make sure to subscribe to JF Coin for more. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most incredible and surprising coins ever to come from the US Mint, the 2003 Liberty 1 cent USA coin. Believe it or not, this modern cent could be worth an astonishing $779,345 in today's collector market. Yes, you heard that right, a simple 1 cent coin, struck in 2003, could make you richer than you ever imagined. So stay tuned till the very end, because what you're about to learn could change the way you look at every single penny in your collection. Let's start with a little history. The 2003 Liberty 1 cent coin is part of the long-running Lincoln Cent series, which began in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Over the decades, these coins have become symbols of American pride, featuring Lincoln's famous profile on the obverse and the historic Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. But in 2003, something unique happened. Although billions of pennies were produced that year, a few rare versions escaped the mint's quality control with fascinating errors and special features that now make them incredibly valuable to collectors around the world. The 2003 Liberty 1 cent was struck at multiple mints, including Philadelphia and Denver, and while most of these coins are worth only face value, a tiny fraction of them hold hidden treasures within their details. Some were struck on the wrong planchets, some show double dies on the lettering or the date, and others have strong die cracks or off-center strikes that make them highly desirable. These small imperfections, invisible to most people, can turn an ordinary coin into a numismatic masterpiece worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. So what makes the 2003 Liberty 1 cent coin so special? Let's talk about rarity and condition, two of the most important factors in coin collecting. A flawless 2003 Liberty 1 cent in mint state condition, graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC, can command massive prices at auction. Recently, one such coin, discovered in pristine condition with an extraordinary strike and vibrant original luster, shocked collectors when it sold for an unbelievable $779,345. This record-breaking sale has now made the 2003 Liberty 1 cent one of the most talked-about coins in the collector's market. Now let's go deeper into what makes these coins valuable. First, look at the obverse. Lincoln's portrait should be sharp and well-defined, with clear separation between his hair and the fields of the coin. The words, "In God We Trust," and "Liberty," should be crisp and free from wear. Pay close attention to the date 2003, if you notice doubling on the numbers or letters, that could indicate a rare double-die error. On the reverse side, the Lincoln Memorial should show intricate detail, with visible statue lines inside the memorial. If you see any signs of die cracks, misalignment, or extra metal where it shouldn't be, don't ignore it. You could be holding a coin worth thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. Collectors are fascinated by the 2003 Liberty 1 cent not only because of its errors but also because of its connection to the modern era of U.S. coinage. 2003 was one of the last years before major design changes began sweeping across the U.S. Mint's production line. That makes these coins an important part of numismatic history, marking the end of one chapter and the beginning of another. But here's the amazing part. Many of these valuable 2003 Liberty 1 cent coins are still out there, hidden in plain sight. They could be sitting in your jar of change, your wallet, or that old collection you inherited from a family member. Every single day, coin hunters across America are finding unexpected treasures worth life-changing amounts. And you could be the next lucky one. To check if your coin is special, you'll want to examine it under good lighting or with a magnifying glass. Look for signs of mint errors, doubling, or unusual markings. Coins that appear untouched, shiny, and free from scratches are always more desirable. If you think you've got something rare, consider getting it graded by a professional. That small investment could multiply your coin's value many times over. At JF Coin, we always remind our viewers that coin collecting isn't just a hobby, it's a connection to history. Each Liberty 1 cent tells a story of craftsmanship, economy, and culture. The 2003 coin, though modern, has already earned its place among the most iconic collectibles due to its extraordinary rarity and the massive prices it commands in auctions worldwide. Imagine turning a simple penny into a $779,345 treasure. That's the magic of numismatics. And here's something even more exciting. While the 2003 Liberty 1 cent is making headlines, other Liberty 1 cent coins from different years are also gaining huge attention. The 1990 Liberty 1 cent, the 1998 D Liberty 1 cent, the 2004 D coin with a current market value of $779,338, and even the 2013 Liberty 1 cent worth $779,344. All these coins are rewriting the record books for modern coin values. Collectors and investors are now focusing heavily on the Liberty 1 cent series, realizing that these modern coins might hold untapped potential for future gains. So the big question is, could you have a 2003 Liberty 1 cent coin worth $779,345 sitting in your home right now? The answer is yes, and the only way to find out is to check every coin you come across. History has proven time and again that the rarest finds often come from the most unexpected places. Before we wrap up, remember that condition, rarity, and demand are the golden keys in the coin market. Even the smallest variation in strike or mint mark can change everything. So keep your eyes open, stay curious, and never underestimate the power of a single penny. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2003 Liberty 1 cent coin and its incredible $779,345 value, make sure to like this video, share it with your fellow collectors, and subscribe to JF Coin for more amazing stories about rare coins, hidden treasures, and the fascinating world of numismatics. Every week, we bring you new discoveries, expert insights, and unbelievable true stories about coins that could change your life. This is JF Coin. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most talked about and mysterious coins in modern American coinage, the 2017 D Liberty 1 cent USA coin. You may think a single cent is worth almost nothing, but wait until you hear the story behind this coin, because some of these 2017 D Liberty 1 cent coins are now valued at an astonishing $779,346 in the collector's market. Yes, you heard that right, 1 cent turning into nearly $800,000. So sit back, relax, and get ready for a thrilling journey through history, minting secrets, and modern-day fortune hunting, right here on JF Coin. Let's begin with the story of the Liberty 1 cent. The penny has always been a symbol of American heritage. From the earliest designs of Lady Liberty to the iconic Lincoln portrait we know today, every coin tells a part of America's evolving story. The 2017 D Liberty 1 cent coin, minted in Denver, is part of that powerful legacy. It may look ordinary at first glance, but hidden within some of these coins are minting errors, rare production traits, and special die varieties that have driven collectors wild all across the United States and beyond. Now, the year 2017 was significant in American coinage. It marked over a century since the introduction of the Lincoln cent in 1909. But what most people don't know is that during the 2017 de-minting run, a very small batch of coins came out with unique characteristics that would later make them incredibly valuable. Some of these coins were struck with what collectors call a double die error, a minting mistake where the design elements, such as the letters Liberty or the date 2017, appear slightly doubled. These imperfections, while small, dramatically increase a coin's value because they are unintentional and extremely rare. Imagine finding one of these coins in your pocket change, a coin that looks like every other penny but could actually be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's the kind of thrill that keeps collectors around the world searching through jars, drawers, and old boxes. The 2017 D Liberty 1 cent coin has become one of those legendary finds, where rarity meets history and transforms something common into something priceless. Let's talk about what makes this coin so special. The Denver Mint, known by its D-Mint mark, has produced billions of coins throughout American history. But not every coin comes out perfect. During the 2017 production, a small fraction of pennies showed signs of misaligned dies, off-center strikes, and even planchet errors, where the metal blank itself had imperfections. Each of these variations adds to a coin's uniqueness. And when collectors compete for rare specimens, the value skyrockets. One particular 2017 D Liberty 1 cent coin, verified by professional grading services, was recently auctioned for an incredible $779,346. The reason? Its pristine condition, rare die variety, and unmistakable double strike made it a 1 in a billion piece. Collectors and investors were eager to own a piece of modern American minting history, and the bidding war pushed the price into the hundreds of thousands. But even beyond its monetary worth, the Liberty 1 cent holds deep historical meaning. The word liberty on the coin represents one of America's founding ideals, the freedom and opportunity that define the nation. Every time we see that word engraved on a coin, it reminds us of the generations who have carried it, saved it, and spent it. From the earliest days of the Republic to the 21st century, the cent has been a constant symbol of perseverance and progress. Here at JF Coin, we believe that every coin has a story to tell, and the 2017 D Liberty 1 cent is a perfect example. Whether you're a passionate coin collector or someone who just wants to learn more about American history, understanding the hidden value of these coins can be both exciting and rewarding. Who knows, you might have a treasure sitting right in your pocket. Now, how can you tell if your 2017 D Liberty 1 cent might be one of the rare ones? First, take a close look under good lighting or use a magnifying glass. Examine the lettering, especially Liberty and the date 2017. If you notice even the slightest doubling or ghost-like shadow on the numbers or letters, you might have a double die error coin. Also, check for any unusual markings, off-center strikes, or a slightly thicker rim than normal. These tiny details can turn a 1 cent coin into a fortune. Collectors often send their coins to grading services like PCGS or NGC for professional verification. If your coin comes back with a high grade, especially if it's in mint state condition, its value could soar into the hundreds of thousands. Some lucky collectors have sold their 2017 D Liberty 1 cent coins for life-changing sums, thanks to rare minting errors and near-perfect preservation. And let's not forget the power of timing. The coin market, like any other, fluctuates based on demand, discovery, and rarity. Right now, the 2017 Liberty 1 cent USA coin is trending among collectors because of its mysterious background and record-breaking auction prices. Experts predict that as more people become aware of its value, the market price, currently estimated at $779,346, could climb even higher in the coming years. So the next time you're holding a handful of change, don't underestimate those pennies. You could be looking at a hidden treasure that connects you directly to American history and could be worth more than a luxury car, a house, or even a college education. That's the magic of coin collecting, turning the ordinary into the extraordinary. ATJF Coin, we always encourage you to keep learning, keep searching, and keep your eyes open for the coins that might change your life. Every video we make is dedicated to uncovering the truth, the history, and the value behind these tiny pieces of metal that tell the story of America's greatness. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins like the 1974 Liberty 1 cent, the 1998 Liberty 1 cent, the 2014 Liberty 1 cent USA coin, and the 2004 Liberty 1 cent coin, each worth hundreds of thousands, then make sure to subscribe to JF Coin and turn on all notifications. You never know which coin might be hiding a small fortune right in your hands. Thank you for watching JF Coin.